Hello and welcome to Work From Home. And it's the two of us cooking today. So we're going to do hirata buns. I know I've got pre-made hirata buns. I couldn't find yeast, so I didn't get a chance to make any. I bought these from an Asian supermarket and these are going to make up our buns. We've got a load of fresh ingredients. What have we got?
We have some nice carrots, some very nice cucumber, some red onions, some coriander, wet coriander, and mushrooms.
Brilliant. We also have tofu, beef, bit of corn flour for our tofu, which is super firm because I want it nice and firm when we put that in our bun. This is going to be for our slaw, which is going to be dressed with spicy vinegar. The yakitori is going to go on our mushrooms and with our tofu. And our gyoza sauce is going to go on our mushrooms as well. Our firecracker is for our beef, which is ribeye, which I've finely sliced. We've got then some sriracha and mayonnaise. Kewpie mayonnaise. You can use vegan mayonnaise if you want. This is to dress the buns when we finish, and then we can add a little bit of herb. Corn flour for our super firm tofu. That's enough of me talking.
Lot of flavours right here.
Lot of flavours right here.
So let's get into some cooking.
Says the little chef. I suppose we better. Let's go.
Right, let's get to chopping.
I don't do that all the time. Do I?
Let's get to chopping, come on.
We're not going to get to chopping. First things first, we need to get some hirata buns. Now I've got my nice big Le Creuset pot on the induction hob, a little bit of water, and inside I've got something really cool. Now this is our hirata buns that are just steaming very lightly, and what I've got here is a silicone steaming mat. I found this in Asia and had to bring it back. I didn't know how I was going to use it, but as a chef, it looked a really cool piece of kit that I thought I must have and I must use. What a revelation. Absolute brilliant to steam. You just stick it in enough water to be able to steam, and then it just sits above and it steams whatever you need. So you can put vegetables in there, you can put anything in there. I've got my hirata buns. As you can see, they're starting to get soft and bouncy. We're just going to leave them in there. They will now sit there quite happily till we've done all our other bits, and then we can just fill them and use them. So, first things first, we're going to cut our slaw. So we cut our veg. Monty's now going to mix it up. Do you want to give it a good mix, Mons?
Yeah.
Good lad. Now we're going to dress it. So this has spicy vinegar.
Ooh.
This was made with a sugar syrup, so we reduced the sugar and the water down to give us quite a thick syrup, then added vinegars to it. I used a rice wine vinegar because I want it subtle, not too strong. You can use malt vinegar, you can do distilled vinegar, whichever you see fit. Then I've cut some coriander and some chilli in there. Now Monty is just going to pour a little bit over the top of that, and then we're just going to mix it in. Now, people have been commenting on the size of my spoon. I don't think my spoon's actually changed in any size or shape, so I think it's still the same size. I think my hands have just got bigger. Anyway, Monty's done a cracking job mixing all that up. Our slaw is ready. So, recap time. Slaw made, buns steamed. We've now got our oil on for our corn flour tofu, which we're going to fry off. We've got a small little frying pan off ready that we're going to put our mushrooms in, and then we get our gyoza sauce then to dress that. And then finally we have a yakitori sauce that we're going to just finish off with a little bit of the tofu, then a bit of mayo sriracha. Job done. You'll see as the buns go along. So let's get this tofu frying, shall we? So we've got lovely brown chestnut mushrooms in there. And as they're cooking, we're just going to check our tofu. Oh, it's got a lovely crisp shell on it, if you look at that there. Lovely crisp shell on it. Just protecting that tofu. It's lovely and soft from the inside. So we'll take them both out. And a little bit of colour on there, not loads. Put them on our kitchen towel, just to any excess oil off. shake up, and then with just a little bit of sauce in it, just to give it some seasoning. And see a little bit of chilli in there again. Reduce that, that's our gyoza sauce. Let's just reduce that down.
Slaw, our tofu and our mushrooms and the sauces. Now to get our buns, the final masterpiece. Look
And there you
at
go.
those.
So we put a little bit of this on the bottom, I think, this time.
Yeah.
Then a little bit of tofu.
And a couple of mushrooms.
A bit of our yakitori sauce.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the yakitori sauce. Just a little bit.
Some mushrooms. Just to top it off.
Sriracha.
Bit of sriracha.
And
A little bit of mayo.
Wow. This is gonna be nice.
And there you have it.
And then you close it up.
Then you close it up.
And
You have a lovely bun. Just gonna add a little bit of coriander too. You don't have to. It's entirely up to you. But I think just does it justice. And there you have one mushroom bun. Just do it away from
yeah,
yourselves,
we're
right?
gonna put some firecracker sauce on this beef
Correct.
for the next bun.
For the next bun. So let's put a little bit of beef in there.
Oh.
Feel that bits of fat in there as well.
Obviously, you don't have to use firecracker if you don't like spice, but
We do.
yeah.
There you go, the beef's just going to sear off, literally. A little bit of onion, just for that added flavour. And there we go. Just sear all that beef off. Beef's lovely and seared, Mons.
Yep.
Let's get the firecracker ready.
Yes.
And what we're going to do is going to turn
Down.
the hob off, because we don't want the chilli kicking back in our faces.
Oh yeah.
So we just put a little bit of firecracker
You want to
in there.
throw it in.
Wow, look at that. Sauce of juicy brown, coats all that beautiful beef. And we're ready to go.
So guys, we have everything ready and all we need is the buns. Yeah.
Shall I get a couple of buns out?
Yeah, why not?
There you go again.
Ooh.
So we've got a few extra in now as well, because obviously we've got some hungry mouths to feed. And just leave that lid back on there. So again, open the bun. What we're going to do,
Just don't want it to break.
bit of our slaw in there. Then we take some beef. Excuse my fingers, but it's just slightly easier.
And plus we are at home.
We are at home. Got the dog watching me. Right, just one fingers. So a little bit of sriracha. Do you want sriracha in yours?
No, I'm okay.
So
Just
we're
a
going to
bit
do
of
this.
mayonnaise
We're doing
in
this to
mine.
order now. A little bit of mayonnaise. Again, just gives it that little bit of creaminess. So a little bit more for Monty. And then again, we can do a little bit of coriander if you wish. You don't have to, but we're going to put coriander in that one just so you can see it finished. A little bit of coriander in that one just so we can see it finished. And there we go. Excuse my sriracha going everywhere. So last but not least, we've shown you beef bun, we've shown you mushroom tofu bun. I'm now going to show you, my little chef is now taking a little break because he's done 2 buns and he's feeling a bit tired. We're now going to show you the bao-nut. Now this never got launched because obviously we went into lockdown. All we're going to do is we're going to take our hirata bun, bao bun, and we're just going to gently shallow fry it, or actually sort of deep fry I suppose, to give it a lovely crispy outer coating, and then we're going to coat it in some sugar. So there we go. The sugar all over it. So now you can guess why we're calling it a bao-nut. So we've got our hirata bun. And rather than just doing a beautiful new scoop, I had to get a little pot because this is all I could find from a very good friend of mine who actually supplies some ice cream to our restaurants. And there we go. I've made up some caramel sauce. So this is just sugar and water. Then we added some butter, and I've had a little bit of salt, obviously, to make it a bit of a salted caramel. And all I'm going to do is just drizzle this all over the top. A little bit more because you know what? Feeling generous. And then last but not least, a little bit of mint just on the side, just to break up that colour. And there you have it. You can always finish it off with a few sesame seeds, which gives you that lovely little crunch. Matcha bao-nut. Crunchy, like a donut, but a bao-nut, and that beautiful ice cream, matcha. I'm actually going to just take a bite. The challenge, you're not allowed to lick your lips. That is superb.